What is good, everyone? My name is OJ and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch news video. Today we've got a bunch of great topics for you, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So Shovel Knight Specter of Torment on the Nintendo Switch will utilize the Shovel Knight Amiibo. So here's what they have to say as far as Yacht Club Games slash through the prequel to Shovel Knight and recruit a cadre. Did I say that right? Cadre? Dr. Dre of villains as Specter Knight, the shadowy scythe spinner, featuring a brand new playable character, all new weapons and armors, all new levels, all new music, new bosses, and a brand new story to adventure through, climb walls, leap over gaps, and dispatch enemies with the dash slash. Specter Knight's playstyle brings motion and action to the forefront. Test your scythe skills and new feats, and challenge stages featuring boss rematches, platforming challenges, and more. With the Shovel Knight Amiibo, summon a spirit of chivalry to keep you company during your quest. Really cool stuff that they're adding Amiibo functionality into Shovel Knight Specter of Torment. But I know it's coming to the Nintendo Switch first, so that functionality, remember, all controllers, which is so cool, all controllers of the Nintendo Switch, the Joy-Cons, they all support the Amiibo functionality NFC chip, and also the Nintendo Switch Pro controller also has an NFC chip built into there as well. So you can Amiibo it up and have some fun with Shovel Knight Specter of Torment on the Nintendo Switch, coming in March. It's probably coming late March, that's what I think, but we definitely need to wait to see on that one. But good that they're adding functionality in there for all of you Shovel Knight Amiibo fans out there. So, moving on to the next story here. Splatoon 2 could have a single-player campaign. Shock, huh? Well, this is a rumor because this Splatoon rumor comes from a Nintendo rep. So the first Splatoon did have a single-player campaign, and many people really loved it. So it does seem like it would be likely that Splatoon 2 is going to have a single-player campaign. Not only that, but if you look at the actual trailer for Splatoon 2, you see like that one part where that guy is just like standing there with his back turned. That seems like totally something that would be in the story mode. So I think, yes, this is a rumor because it's not confirmed through Nintendo officially yet. It's through the reps, and obviously, as we know, we've seen it last generation, reps confirming 1080p on Donkey Kong, you know, when it wasn't when Donkey Kong wasn't 1080p. It was not 1080p, it was 720p upscale, but that's what he meant. So we've seen this before. You can't always take what a rep says as truth, but at the same time, it does seem very likely, based on that, even that trailer that they showed off, that Splatoon 2 will have a single-player campaign. And I think it's actually going to be a better single-player campaign that we got before. Splatoon 2 looks amazing. I love the fact that they're having Pro Control support. I'm totally going to be into this. I'm going to get into this game. I just couldn't get into it last time. The Wii U gamepad just was not my preferable style. It was just too big and bulky for me. But with Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch, I really do think that I'm going to love this one and really play it a lot. Although I love Splatoon 1 on the Wii U. I thought it was fantastic. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was a great game. Just for me going forward, it just wasn't, you know. But whatever. All right, moving on next to Japan. So, Fire Emblem Heroes limits the amount of real money miners can spend. So, Fire Emblem Heroes actually comes out very soon, guys. It comes out this Thursday. You're going to be able to play Fire Emblem Heroes on the smartphones, tablets, and all that. You can actually go on Android and I think iPhone as well, iOS, and you can register. So when it becomes available, you'll be able to just download it. And this game will have microtransactions. So that's what they're talking about here. So if you're a miner in Japan and plan on playing Fire Emblem Heroes, Nintendo wants to make sure that you aren't spending too much real cash on the game. Miners will only be able to spend 12,000 yen on the game each month. These limits fall right in line with other safety regulations for mobile games in Japan. I'm not sure if Nintendo's going to carry that over to the Americas and to the Western territories, but this is the type of stuff that like investors hate. Like, what? Why are you limiting people to spend money? We want these people to be cash whales, you know, and just spend all sorts of money. But I think it's a smart idea. Obviously, you don't want to have some bad PR come from this. Nintendo's milking the hell out of little kids with their mobile games and stuff. So I think it's a good idea. There's already too many microtransactions and crap in games anyway. I think this game is probably going to be the first smartphone game that I really get into because, guys, I'm not huge into smartphone games. They're okay. They're not bad. There's some ones that I play, like the Final Fantasy stuff on the smartphones. Those are okay, but maybe this might be the one that I really get into. We'll see. I thought Terra Battle would be the one from the last story developer, Hironobu Sakaguchi, but that wasn't for me. So maybe this one will be what I would like, since it has all these really cool Fire Emblem characters that I really love, and I'm going to love using those characters. So maybe this one will be it. I'm going to get it on Thursday. I'm probably going to upload some gameplay for you guys. I'm probably going to give my review on it. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see what this game has to offer. Alright, and moving on to the last article here, there is a rumor that Snipperclips will be coming to Nintendo Switch on March 3rd. And for many of you guys, if you don't know, March 3rd is the release date of the Nintendo Switch worldwide. So we all thought that this game was going to be released afterwards. Now, this is a $20 co-op game that is just unbelievably cute. Just cute, and it's kind of just like a puzzle game that where you have to kind of snip and clip each other in order to solve puzzles on the screen. Like you can shoot a basketball through a hoop, and you have to cut like a bowl shape, and there's all sorts of stuff that you can do in this game, alright? And it seems like this game is going to be coming March 3rd. Now, once again, this comes from a Nintendo rep at PAX South, so that Snipperclips will be launching on March 3rd for $20. Was this already confirmed? And no, this was not already confirmed, so it is a rumor at this point. Maybe the rep didn't know 100%, maybe the rep didn't think, because Nintendo did not announce this. This was not in Nintendo's plan so far, but remember, once again, like I said in my last video, dynamic. Nintendo Switch is going to be dynamic, especially leading up to launch. We're going to learn a lot more things. The platform, how we see it, is going to change over the course from at this point to when it launched. There's going to be games that weren't confirmed that are confirmed for launch. There's going to be games that we thought were a little bit farther out. They're going to get dates pushed back closer, maybe dates pushed back a little bit further. It's going to change, okay? So everything's not set in stone just because Nintendo already had their presentation. There's still a lot to learn. So yes, this could be a game that comes out at launch for $20. I think it's a perfect complement to games like Bomberman R. I think it's great for a perfect complement to games like Zelda, and I think that Nintendo's building a good digital and physical library. The games that are physical, you know you're going to want to get physical. The games that are digital, you can get digital. They're going to be smaller in size. So Bomberman R and I think Zelda, those are probably going to be physical games for most people, or for a lot of people, just because of the nature of those type of games. But then stuff like Snipperclips and stuff like, I don't know, World of Goo, things like that, that's going to be digital games. And those ones, I don't think you have a choice, really. So it's always going to be digital. But those are probably going to be small in size, so you don't have to worry too much about space and all of that. If this is true, really good. That's another great launch title for Nintendo's launch. People were kind of crapping on the Nintendo Switch's launch, but I think it's actually pretty good. If there's 2 to 3 games that you want at launch, I think that's a good launch. Pretty much, if you have 2 to 3 games that you're going to buy, that's a good launch to me. And then you have to roll out that content. So like we're getting like Fast RMX, and then get Red Out by the end of the month. 2 great racing games, by the way. So this is good. This is definitely good. And there's going to be more games that slide in, and more games that kind of go to the April. So we'll definitely see. But let's hope. $20, March 3rd. Can't wait. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.